So people ask me, what does it look like on the other side of leaving? And what steps did you take to keep from going back? And there are critical steps you need to take, because when you leave, that is a hard enough decision, but to stay gone is obviously even harder, because you start experiencing self-doubt, guilt, you're lonely. Your brain is wanting you to forget the pain that your narc put you through, and that's what a brain is trained to do, is make you forget pain. So the first thing I did, I knew I had to block him from my life. I could not communicate with him, I couldn't text him, I couldn't email with him. It was too emotional for me. Now, we were married, so we were going through a divorce. I went everything, all communications, through my attorney. So if you're going through a divorce, that's what you need to do. If you just left and there's no attorney involved, do not communicate with them via text or email or anything else unless you have children. Now, if you have children together, you might have to email, because you're going to have to figure out visitation and whatever else that you may have to do. But don't go by yourself. Make sure you take someone with you, somebody that's a friend, or meet them in a public place. You do not want to be alone with your narc. You do not want to talk to them. You do not want them dragging you back in by hoovering, love bombing, etc. So blocking them is the first step. If they're in your mind, you cannot move forward. They are holding you back like an anchor. So you have to block them. That is a difficult step, but I promise you, you cannot move forward without doing that. Now, step number 2. My narc kept showing up at places that he wasn't invited. He didn't know where I was going, or so I thought he didn't know where I was going. Well, it turns out he had a tracking device on my car, and he was tracking me through my phone. So you have to be able to block that. I took my phone to the carrier, they removed the tracking device, I couldn't see it from my home screen, and I took my car into the dealership, and they actually found the tracking device. It's very small, but a dealership or an automotive shop can actually find those for you. You don't want them showing up when they're not supposed to. One, you see them, and that could trigger all kind of emotions for you, and it could break you down, and you're just building your strength without them, or it might even be dangerous for you. So make sure you check that out. And the third critical step I took right in the beginning is I joined a support group. I joined a private Facebook group. In fact, I joined many private Facebook groups. Now, I have my own private Facebook group, the Victim to Warrior, and we are literally a community of surviving warriors, and we help each other out. We can pose any question. If you're feeling weak and vulnerable, jump on the Facebook group, pose your questions, ask for help, ask for strength, ask for suggestions, anything to help you get through those first 30 days, because those are the most difficult. Blocking, making sure he's not tracking you or she's not tracking you, and joining a Facebook group. Now, I just published a brand new ebook called the Narcissistic Abuse Survival, the Narcissistic Abuse and Recovery Survival Kit. And it's priced at $9.99. However, if you join my private Facebook group, which I'll put the links below, I will give you a discount code for $5 off, so it's only $4.99, and you can use it throughout your recovery and beyond. It's chock full of solutions, advice, practical steps you can take that will all help you through your recovery process. So those are the 3 critical steps to start off with to get you through that 30-day window. And I promise you, you can go from being a victim to a warrior, but just taking these 3 simple steps. Thank you for watching.